Hello, hello. Hi, guys. I hope y'all are ready. This is going to be a fun one. I know I'm excited. So, without any further ado, let's get right into this. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me start a new tab on my notes. Vega, side session 1. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
we left off with a itty bitty situation going on. You know, just a
Slight issue.
tiny, slight situation. Nothing
A
too
sliver
big.
of a problem.
Yeah. And that situation was the fact that Vega was getting attacked by this Five Rings person named Nightshade.
I'm
And
not quite sure who that is.
yeah, and so that's basically where we're at. Before I forget, I'm going to swap over to this screen. There we go. And yeah, that is currently where we are at.
Yep.
You landed in the ravine below the waterfall, and that is where you came face to face with Lorian. A face you haven't seen in a very long time, as she quickly guided you out of the ravine and away. And that's kind of where we ended. So we are going to pick back up right where we left off with you and Lorian making your way out of the ravine and towards a small cave in the wall.
Vega's following without question.
Okay.
She's saving all of the conversation for when they're no longer being watched, hopefully.
Pick a color.
I think I make her pink. I don't remember.
Okay. And we'll say Lorian is purple.
Okay.
So you two are walking down this beach. You can see up ahead is a small indent in the facing of the cliffside.
Okay. Does it look like she's heading anywhere?
She's heading towards that.
Okay. I'll keep following her.
Okay. You see she heads inside. Do you follow?
Yep.
All right. Inside
Vega trusts her.
is a small cave. You can see there is kind of like a table set up here, a table set up here, and on the wall here is a large mirror. And immediately, there's also a bed set right here. Oh.
Oh.
Don't
Triangle bed.
Yeah, triangle bed.
Yay.
And immediately, as soon as Lauren gets in here, she immediately starts to pack her bag.
Have you been living here?
I've only been here for a couple nights.
Oh. Why? You, you knew I was here? How did...
I can answer all of this in time, Vega. For now, I need you to help me pack all these details, everything. Just grab as much as you can.
Okay. Vega will just start grabbing shit and throwing it into places. Not throwing it, like she's being careful with it, but
Okay, which table do you go?
she's like looking at it as she grabs it. She'll go to the one directly in front of her.
All right. Are you looking at it or are you just grabbing it?
She'll look at it in the way that you look at something that you're going to grab. If it's something that's like catches her eye, like should I just roll investigation
Yeah, roll
or?
investigation.
Because I don't know how to explain that she's looking at it, but she's not. I had power saving mode on. Give me 1 second.
Very good.
Okay. What are your modifiers? Okay. Investigation's a +10. 14.
14. The first thing you grab is basically a document detailing a village that was found where a changeling raid had happened and left no survivors.
Okay.
That's the first thing you grab. If you want to keep
Okay.
investigating stuff as you're grabbing it, you'll have to keep making the roll.
Yeah. Okay. That's a 25.
This one is a looks like notes were taking on this, as if Lorian had this wasn't the original document. It looks like
Mm-hmm.
a drawing of symbols and stuff, kind of like a
Mm-hmm.
oh, what are they called? A autographitter.
Autobiog. What?
Um, it's like a you take symbols and you put letters beside them to figure out what the symbols mean.
Oh, like a code?
Yeah, a decipher, a cipher.
A
That's
cipher. Okay.
yeah. It's a cipher on one half of the page, and on the other half is detailed drawings and specs of some kind of machine. There's more wording there, but to go into detail, you'd have to say you're spending some time to look more into it.
Yeah. We're just packing right now. Vega's taking cursory glances at everything. But if they're bringing it with her, with them, she can assume that they'll have time to unpack all of that later.
Okay.
Is there anything else on the table?
You can see there are two more items.
Okay. Another 25. I rolled a 15 twice.
You can see this item you grab is more of like a globe, like a small, almost like the size of a snow globe, but is a completely mechanical ball. And as you kind of grab it, you can see some of the rings kind of spin, and it feels like you could almost work it like a puzzle, like a Rubik's cube.
Mm-hmm.
You just put that in the bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's like no, even if there's an obvious switch, she's gonna put it in the bag. She's not gonna. They were trying to get out of there for a reason.
Okay. You see, at this point, Lorian's moved on to this table.
That's an 11 for the last one. Nat one. For what? I should have mentioned that first. Nat one. Yes.
So you don't know what it is. You just grab it and throw it in your bag.
Yeah. She saw Lorian's moving on, so she's like, okay, we're going faster.
Okay. Um, you see all of a sudden, um, this small, robotic bird kind of fly in and land and start pecking at the front of the cave entrance. And you see Lorian acknowledges it and taps her wrist twice as the bird flies over and attaches itself onto her wrist. We need to go now.
Okay. Is there
Uh,
anything else in the room that we haven't grabbed yet?
you can see 3 items left on this table. Lorian is walking towards this mirror.
Okay, I'll scoop them up before we leave.
All right. You watch Lorian pull out this little bag and places these small goops of some sort of like material along the rim of the mirror. As all of a sudden, the mirror and a dimension door appears. But it's more of a ritual casted dimension door. Something.
Is it like the teleportation spell?
Yes.
Okay.
She looks back and messes with her bag a bit and will pull out this small vial and just kind of toss it towards the entrance as it combusts and you see a fire beginning to spread.
What? Yeah.
Go. Now.
You're coming with me, right?
Yes, I'm right behind you.
Okay. She'll go. Has she grabbed the items off the table?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, she'll go.
Okay. You both go through the portal as Lorian, as she goes through, grabs the top of the mirror and drags it downwards so it smashes onto the ground. As I'm going to change the scene. You appear in this small room. And a second later, Lorian appears behind you.
She's watching the mirror every second Lorian's not there.
The moment Lorian steps through, the mirror closes.
What? What was that? Where are we? What's going on?
Hey, calm down, okay? For now.
Dorian, he's still there.
Hey.
I left him again.
He'll be okay, okay?
How will he be okay? That demon is still there, and that guy,
That thing wants Dorian alive and okay just as much as we do. Okay?
Is that supposed to be a reassurance?
Unfortunately, yes. And right now, that's the only thing I can reassure you of.
He could have killed me.
He
He had
could
every
have.
opportunity. I couldn't do anything. I thought I was stronger. I thought I could do something.
Hey. It's okay. You're safe now. That's all that matters.
I haven't been safe in a long time.
Your mic's cutting out.
Fuck. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Ugh, my poor internet died. Hi. Vega just hugs Lorian as she's sobbing.
Lorian will hug you back.
Yeah, it's the internet this time. It's not my mic.
Um, After a few minutes, Lorian is going to lead you out of the room and into this area, which looks to be a small bedroom.
Is this where you've been staying?
Yes, this is home. It's not anything too big, just stay here, try to rest. I have some things I need to go take care of, okay?
You're leaving?
No, I'm just going to be down the hall.
Okay.
If you need
Okay.
anything,
Sorry,
the room, and she points to this door. There's a bathroom there, she points to this door. And there's fresh clothes here.
Thank you.
She nods and will kind of gesture to the bag of the stuff you gathered.
What is all of this?
Well, it's a long, long story. And I can tell you everything. Just right now you need some rest.
She's like covered in blood.
Yeah.
Vega will wordlessly hand over the bag.
She nods
Thank you.
before heading towards the door. Of course. If you need anything, I'm right over here.
Okay.
And she'll leave. What would Vega like to do?
Vega's gonna just stand there a minute, just staring at the ground, thinking back to everything. And I think she's gonna get in the shower and just break down.
Okay.
So she at least feels like she's doing something productive while she's losing her goddamn mind.
Sorry, I'm trying to draw this out.
No, you're good, you're good. I'm giving you time.
That is not a good circle. Right.
Eventually, she'll get out of the shower and she'll go to look at the clothes.
It is. Imagine Lorian's type of clothing.
So goth.
Goth. Um, but like very nice, very clean, very well taken care of.
Mhm. Vega will take out like a blouse and some like flowy pants of some kind, and she'll put that on.
Okay.
I'll design that later. We'll figure it
Yeah.
out. She'll just kind of sit on the bed and glance around her. Itana?
No response.
Look, I know that we didn't end on the best of terms earlier, and I said I wasn't trying to get rid of you. I think sometimes that maybe this isn't healthy for either of us. But that didn't mean I wanted you to leave. I don't know what I want. Please just talk to me.
Roll a. Will save.
Okay. 14.
No response.
Vega will probably have some kind of conversation with Jess's spirit at some point during this, but we can just put that in the RP channel later and say she goes to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll take a rest.
Alright. I'm looking for a certain message I sent you recently regarding.
In DMs?
Yes. But I don't remember if I sent it to you. About everything Lorian would know and is looking for. I have it in my notes, so I was just wanting to make sure I go over that stuff specifically.
I think it was in the VC chat, honestly.
Ooh, it might have been.
I think it was in the VC chat. It may or may not be in one of my tabs. I don't think so, though.
Okay, I'll just go off my notes. So you rest and get a full long rest as you wake up fully rested and healed all the way up.
I'll DM you this, because this is what I have written down for stuff Lorian's done. Which should align with what we talked about.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've taken a long rest?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. 139. And then my spell slots are back. 8. Cool. Before she does anything, when she wakes up, she's gonna shuffle through her tarot cards, and she's going to pull one from the spirits table so that she has that in her mind if she needs it.
Okay.
Let me roll for that. That would be a d12. That is she pulls the tail of the traveler, so she can use that at some point.
Okay. What would you like to do after you pull this card?
Um, she'll finally take a look around the room to see if there's anything that, sticks out.
Okay. Roll a. Or what's your passive?
My passive investigation or perception?
Perception.
23.
So on this little stand here, you see a image, and you instantly recognize several people in the image. You see Lorian standing beside the entirety of the council, including your mother and father. And you see your mother is holding a small baby boy, and beside her is a small girl you recognize as yourself.
What is this? This wasn't here when I went to bed, right?
No, it was.
Oh, okay, I was. Is it like a picture or is it like a hologram?
It's a picture.
Okay. She really was there since the beginning.
You see there's another few pictures scattered around. One is with Lorian, and it looks to be several years before the last picture. But it's Lorian next to this tiefling and this dragonborn who is like chugging down alcohol like crazy. And they're just kind of laughing at a bar. And
Is this
then
regular or simulacrum, Lorian?
this is regular Lorian.
Okay, interesting.
And then you see there is a small hand-drawn drawing of Lorian, but she looks slightly different.
Different how?
As in, this is the simulacrum version.
I
And there's
see.
some words next to it that says, "I live on for us."
Is it in Lorian's handwriting?
Yes.
Alright, she's. Is there anything else interesting in the room?
You see a picture of a ship sailing away from a pier, and it looks like it was like a drawn picture, not a taken picture.
Yeah.
And there is a group of 1, 2, 3, 4, about 7 or so people standing
Is it
at
the
this
previous
pier.
party?
Yes.
Okay, so she'd recognize that.
Kind of waving the ship off. And then on a shelf by itself, you can see this conch shell, kind of just like very dusty, but sat in the corner.
She'll like gently pick it up and investigate it.
Okay. What's your passive investigation?
I think it's 20.
Um, as you kind of like hold it up to your ear, you can hear the siren song.
Well, that's not good.
It doesn't do anything to you, but you can hear it.
She'll put it down.
Okay.
Does it seem magical, or is it just...
For out of character information, this would be the conch shell that was given to the party last campaign from the
Yeah, by
Cyberqueen.
the Empress. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yes, it does seem magical.
Okay. She'll put it down. And she'll just kind of tiptoe out the room, see
Okay.
what's going on.
As you exit the room, you can see the hallway turns and goes into wherever this goes, or there's the door here, or there's a door here.
Was she told what that room above her is?
No. All you know is that that's where a
Oh, that's where they came out from.
yeah, this is where you came from.
She's gonna, like, peek in there if the door's unlocked. She's
Okay.
not gonna try to lockpick anything at the moment.
It is unlocked.
Yeah, she's gonna peek in there and just see what there is.
You can see on the table there is like different sets of weapons and stuff. There's also medical supplies and adventuring gear. And then whatever this is looks to be some sort of almost the same kind of design that the mirror had, but it's on the wall itself.
Like a teleportation circle?
Yes.
I feel like I need to give Lorian that spell.
Surprisingly, you don't actually have to know this spell so long as you have a scroll for it.
Oh, interesting.
The one specifically being used here.
Um, yeah, Vigil, she'll take a peek around and then she'll go out and go into the door that Lorian pointed to. She trusts Lorian. Have I made this very clear that she's not gonna try to do anything outside of... At the moment, we'll see. We'll see.
You get to about here. Do you want to go this way or do you want to go this way?
She'll take a peek on what is that way, but she's gonna go
This way.
into, like, knock on the door.
What you can see
Like, she'll basically just glance down the hallway from where she is.
is there's a walkway
Mm-hmm.
and then water right here. And that's all you can
Okay.
really see.
Is it
There's
running
some
water?
barrels here. No, it looks like just like a steady, like there's a little bit of movement, but not a lot.
Is it enough to hurt Lorian?
No.
So there's water in barrels. Could I assume we're underground?
You could, yes.
Okay. Yeah, she'll knock on the door.
Okay. Lorian will open the door for you. Come on in.
She'll go.
Lorian will close the door behind you and continue messing with some stuff she has set up on the table here. Now, there's a lot gonna be happening in this room. So, either what I'm gonna recommend is when you're gonna just choose this place to go, and then I'm going to describe what is there, depending on your role.
Okay.
So, where would you like to go first?
She's gonna go wherever Lorian is. Like, she's, like, looking over her shoulder.
All right. Roll. Do you want investigation or perception?
Perception.
Okay. Do you want to use your passive or do you want to roll for it?
I can roll for it.
Okay.
That's 20, 29, 30, 32.
32. Okay.
I rolled a 19.
You see what Vega or Lorian is currently working on is there are these alchemy stations. There's specifically 3 of them here. I can draw them that way. There's at least a little more difference between everything.
No. Oh, I haven't mentioned this, but with Lorian's subclass change, she also is proficient in alchemy kits now.
Okay, good. You see there are 3 alchemy like setups. And it looks like she is running tests on what looks to be different blood types.
Like human blood types, changeling blood type.
You can see on each station there is at least 1 changeling blood type, and then the other different tests she's running are different types of blood.
What is all this?
Well, I'm trying to run some diagnostics and see exactly why Mr. Scary Man from last night is doing what he's doing.
And changeling blood helps you do that?
Well, something I've discovered, and she kind of twists one of the kits a little bit, and you see on the table over here, she had came into and gathered a little bit of your stained clothing and taken some sample from that. And there does look to be some sort of blood that isn't yours on it. And you
What
see,
is that?
as it moves closer towards the changeling blood, it reacts to it and is attempting to reach at it.
What? Whose blood is that? What is it doing?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. The only person I can think of is, well, Nightshades.
I don't think he bled on me. I didn't hurt him at all.
That's why I have a hypothesis, is that he was bleeding of his own choice.
So, his blood is eating changeling blood. Is that what you're saying?
Or something inside of him, which is his blood, needs changeling blood.
The war.
Exactly.
The Five Rings, the attack on... He's harvesting us?
That's a theory. She gestures to this over here.
Gestures to what?
This big board on the wall.
Okay, what is that? Do I need to roll again?
Yes.
Slightly lower this time. 27.
So there's so much happening on this board that your brain begins like not able to process all of the information as you're seeing it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Um, you can see uh, lines connecting images of different individuals throughout time in different time periods. You can see connections between the Changeling War and this mysterious organization known as the Five Rings. You can see Five Rings sightings and interactions dating back to thousands of years ago. You can see there is on the opposite side, there is something labeled the Voltari Curse. You can see there's connections and a family tree all leading up towards your brother with a pin on it. You can see in the center, there is this massive question mark, and labeled on it, it says Project Starfall. And you can see there's a little note bulleted on it is how does it all connect. You can see in the bottom right there is a section of different IDs and identification trying to figure out who Nightshade really is. You can see in the bottom middle there is this picture of a woman named Rain, and you can see little notes about how she is connected to the Five Rings. You can see on the far right there's a sections labeled Deviants and how are they connected. You can see there is just so much information that you aren't able to take it all in.
Yeah. As long as she's seen it once, she can come back to it later.
Yeah.
I, oh, okay, okay.
Truth be told,
That's a lot.
kid, I haven't been away just because I wanted to. It's because I've needed to be. There's something way bigger going on. And I feel like I'm so close to just figuring out anything. And I feel like if I can just figure something out, I can help you and your brother. I can be there this time.
You weren't. I. At any point during this research, I could have died.
She looks down. I know, but
I did die. I'm a deviant now. Did you know that?
I had my theories.
But listen, I wanted to apologize to you for everything that I said, for pushing you away. I thought that you couldn't reach me. I thought you didn't know where I was, but this whole time you could have.
I thought it
Could
would
have at
be
least
better.
told me that.
Safer.
For you or me.
For us both.
I do have a habit of killing everyone I'm around, so maybe it was
Vega.
for the better.
You don't. No. Don't think that. You are not cursed. You have been
My
dealt a
family,
hand.
the Voltaris, Chess, Itana. My crew.
She walks up to you and will place a hand on your shoulder. None of that is your fault.
I left Jess to die.
You had no choice.
I shouldn't have gone with him. I knew it was stupid. I just thought he'd go off on his own if I didn't. And
Vega, if you blame yourself for every accident that happens, you will never be able to be happy with yourself. Trust me, I know how that feels. I blame myself every day for what happened to Rain. Could I do anything about it now? No. Do I wish I could? Yes. Right
I
now,
thought I'd be stronger.
I know. But the world, it's unfair. I should have went to you. But I knew that this research and everything about it could help so much more than just my physical hands. I thought maybe if I could figure it out, I could spare you all so much pain and suffering. But I never stopped keeping an eye and watching and making sure everything was okay.
It wasn't okay.
There was times I wanted to step in, but I knew if I did, it would only endanger you more.
What do you mean by that? Who's after you? What danger are you in?
The reason why he was there last night was because of me. He knows I've been keeping an eye on you and your brother. He knew you would be separated. I don't know how.
Why didn't he kill me?
But he did.
Then why didn't he kill me? If he wanted me separated from my brother.
Because you're more useful to him alive.
Why would I? He dropped me off that cliff, but he had to have known that I had some way. What? Why would he have approached me if he was just gonna leave me alive?
Because he knew I'd come for you.
He's trying to get you. Then you're not safe around me. You. If he was following me, then we have to get out. You have to.
I need you to see this. All of it. Because I want to finish this. And if I can, I need you to finish
Don't
it.
say that. You can't leave me too.
I won't.
Can't protect Dorian by myself. I tried. Just put him in more danger. Okay. Okay. What's this about Voltari curse? What's that?
Well, everything I've found about it is. And she walks over to this table. Right here.
I'll look at the table. Do I need to roll again?
Yes.
Alright. Um 21.
Alright. You see a small stack of scrolls and then a large old book sitting on this table.
What's all this?
She'll grab one of the scrolls and hand it over to you.
I'll look at it.
As you kind of unravel it, you can see it is basically family lineage and birthdays and death dates of the Voltari bloodline.
Are there patterns?
Yes. None of them have lived beyond their 21st birthday.
What? So all of Voltaris are destined to die before their 21st birthday. What?
That's what I thought.
Why?
Until I saw these. You see, she unscrolls two more, and it's the side vectors of the Voltari family. The non-royal bloodlines. They all live normal lives.
So it's just
True royal-blooded Voltaris.
oh, it's something with their blood. Gold?
Mm-hmm.
They want Dorian alive. Something about his abilities. The one that killed Elizabeth Fur. You know about that, right?
She
I'm
nods.
assuming. Yeah, okay, cool. Checking.
By the way, as you're reading through, you do spot something odd about the royal Voltari bloodline.
Okay.
It's 21 years, 21 years, 21 years, and then there's one that died at 15. And then there's 21, 21, 21.
What's the name on that?
It is Kilia Voltari.
Kilia Voltari. They died at 15.
Yes. Tilia was the Voltari royal bloodline before that of the family that lost the Changeling War.
Okay.
She opens the book and flips through a bunch of pages, and you see there's the royal bloodline of Tilia Voltari. And it talks about how she was a royal queen who was known for her generosity and kindness with her gifts.
Gifts. What do you mean by that?
She was known to grant people wishes.
Oh. I, when I met Dorian again, he was in the middle of some trance. I grabbed him and I saw a vision of something. And he was muttering to himself. And then later, when I talked to Fur, she mentioned something about his abilities not being ready for them, needing to keep him away from everyone.
Abilities.
He he can do something.
You see, Lorian kind of walks over to this center console and starts putting stuff into this computer. Um, this might be your first time seeing a computer, but it's a computer.
Uh, no, she saw a hacker.
Okay, yeah, then. And you see she's looking up information on abilities within the Voltari bloodline. And as it's going through, you see 0 results pop up.
Vega would remember the exact vision that Dorian had that she saw.
Yeah.
So was that Lur? Did she see Lur making the wish?
Mm-hmm. You could
Yeah. So
hear
Vega
words.
Vega
The words.
recounts the wish word for word to Lorian.
That's odd. Tilia was
The
known for her ability to cast wish, but it took her time. A wish spell is not something to just be used and thrown away. How would
it looked like
a wish spell being casted from God's nose affect Dorian?
it it looked like they were both casting it at the same time. But he wasn't there. He wasn't choosing to do it. It was like he was in a trance of some kind and it was this wave of energy that blasted off of him when he finished.
You see, as you say that, her eyes kind of grow a little bit.
Do you think that people are casting wishes through him?
She starts typing in, and you see a bunch of coordinates come up on the screen as she closes the monitor and then moves over to oh god,
Oh no, the whole room is moving.
moves over to here as she opens a cabinet and pulls out a small bundle of notes and sets them on the counter as she starts looking through all of them.
Vega's looking over her shoulder. Do I need to roll again?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm just checking to make sure so I don't roll without being asked. That would be one above what I got before, so that's a 22, I believe.
You see, these are all letters from your mother to Lorian. I need to find. There's a letter in here. I don't remember the day. It was addressed to me, telling me A name. I need to find the name. As she's looking through it.
And Vega will help look, but she's not sure what she's looking for, so she'll just stop on every name.
Okay. Roll a chance dice for me, which is a D100 and a D10.
Okay.
Tell me what you get.
Okay, for the D10, I got a 10. I need to look up a different dice roller for a D100. Uh, 92 and a 10.
Okay. You kind of like are sitting there looking at all these letters, and you see Lorian set a handful down, and as her hand moves away, one letter in particular just kind of calls out to you.
Okay.
And you see this flash pop into your head of a memory from a long time ago. Like before Dorian was born, time ago.
Okay.
And you see your mother handing this letter to a messenger and whispering to them, make sure no one else sees this.
Is this my own memory?
Roll insight.
Okay. I do have advantage on rolls that have to do with history.
Yes. So roll with advantage.
That's a lot better. Okay, that's a 19 plus 9. I'm lazy. Hold on.
A 28.
Yeah.
No. It is not.
Okay. Vega looks at that letter and just kind of like puts her head in her hands for a second. I some that what name stuck out to me?
Do you take the letter and open it?
Yeah.
You can see there's just a bunch of words on this letter, but then you see a name just stick out.
Mm-hmm.
And it says Katep.
I think it's this one.
Yes! You see she walks over and inputs the name into the computer.
Lorian, do you remember when I had that dream about the castle being attacked before it happened?
Yes.
I've been having visions, I guess. I don't know. I met up with Ivor the other day. Yesterday? I don't even remember anymore. Well, I do, but I don't. I met up with Ivor, and he had something, and I tried to investigate what it was, and I saw a vision of somebody, some god, any or something, and he looked at me and spoke to me as if it wasn't a memory, but something I was experiencing, and just now, with that name, I saw a memory that wasn't mine.
What did this god look like?
Lorian, I don't remember. Or, not Lorian. I don't remember, but Vega does, so she recounts what he looks like.
And I'm assuming you're describing...
Helios.
Okay.
when the with the rift.
Hmm. Strange.
I don't know. It's not like I'm seeing the future or anything. I don't think. It's just every now and again I get flashes of something. And I could chalk it up to my deviant thing, but that doesn't seem right. I had that vision about the castle before all of that.
The only thing I could think of is in here, ding, as the map or the computer has located this Katet person. Okay. Um, we should go.
Go where?
Well, I need to go speak to this person about the situation with Dorian. Maybe, if we can figure out exactly what the Volturi curse is, we can figure out a way to fix it.
Wait.
And if we can fix that, maybe we can stop whatever Project Starfall is.
What do you know about it?
Barely anything, just everyone I've investigated on it, they know nothing. It's very tight-lipped. Barely anyone have heard of it, spoke of it. It's like it doesn't exist. But I know it does.
Makes you so sure.
Because Rain died for it. He killed her for it.
Like, with the potion or like dead?
She kind of sits down on a chair. The last time I saw her, she was gone. Not in body, but in mind. It's like the
Some kind of
Rain I once knew is gone. Never existed.
I some kind of charm you mentioned at some point.
She nods. They call it forever potions.
Are these things common?
One type of them is. A friend of mine told me that there's two types now. A curable one and an uncurable one.
And they're just given to people?
Given is a strong word. 5 Rings use it as a graduation gift. to make sure that their soldiers are loyal.
That doesn't. Itana. She wasn't. I mean, she almost. But she didn't seem like she was out of her mind. She just was loyal, I guess. But I don't think she was mind controlled.
There's a chance she didn't have it. The graduation ceremony usually happens at the age of 13.
She was 18 when I met her.
Who knows? My friend doesn't have it. Maybe there's odd circumstances where they don't have it.
Yeah, maybe. So this Katep person, they're supposed to have answers?
Give or take.
Is it dangerous?
Could be. I'm not asking you to come.
I want to.
Okay then. Pack your things. And you see Lorian will go out this door.
Vega will go out the other door and go back to her room.
Okay.
She'll pack her things into her bag, just everything that she came here with, basically.
Okay.
She'll check her bag to make sure nothing was planted in it.
Alright. Roll a perception check. Investigation check.
Okay. That would be a 23. Oh no. You're not supposed to find something?
Let's just say I rolled a 1.
What do you mean you roll a 1 on? No?
Yeah.
Okay.
You find a small stone in the bottom of your bag. That's
Identify.
okay.
Ritual. Or say what you wanted to say first, sorry. Just like at a
It
glance.
has the 5 ring symbol on it, and there is a small blinker blinking on it.
Okay. Oof. Okay. I don't even need to know what it is. I just know that it's bad. Okay. I'm gonna leave it in the room.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run over to Lorian.
Okay. As you're running over it, you can hear Lorian talking to somebody.
Lorian? Lorian?
Yes?
He put something in my bag. It's some kind of 5 ring, some kind of tracker or something. It's blinking.
You see it, Lorian immediately runs off. And you can see there's just this person standing here.
Vega's gonna run back to where Lorian went.
Okay.
She's not gonna leave her alone.
You see Lorian immediately pulls and casts a spell on it, and then we'll crush it.
Have you seen stuff like that?
It's a tracker. Luckily, this dimension is safe from it.
We're not on the material plane.
Thankfully.
But if we went back...
You would have known exactly where we were.
Do you have any extra bags?
Yeah, down the hall to the left.
Alright, I'm gonna switch all of my stuff.
Okay.
And examine everything. Yeah, okay.
Okay. How definitively are you gonna examine everything?
I'm looking over every single thing in my bag, making sure that I put it there on purpose.
Okay.
Before I put it in the new bag.
All right.
And I'm making sure there's nothing on it.
Roll 3 times for me.
Investigation or...
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so the first one's a 15. The second one's a 29. And the third one is a 22.
Okay. Yeah, you don't find anything else.
Okay. She'll switch all of her stuff into a new bag.
Alrighty. You have your new bag. What would you like to do?
She'll go back out
Okay.
to wherever Lorian and that other person was.
As you come back out, you can see Lorian is talking with this person again.
My first thought was Lu Guang from Link Click. Sorry.
You can see this person. And he is, they're just sort of talking back and forth.
Don't shake your head at me. Vega will just kind of watch conversation awkwardly. Holding her new bag kind of over her shoulder. Does she hear anything as she's like walking up?
What's your passive again?
23.
Yeah, you can listen to the ending half of their conversation if you'd like.
Yeah, sure.
You hear Lorian say, "Thank you again for this, Xeon. I just thank you. I'm gonna go on and put that name in chat." Of course, you have no problem, and I'll make sure everything's fine while you're gone. But I will be hopping back to my workstation for a while. After it's done, I feel like I'm getting close. Really? Yes. If we can figure this out, it might also help you with your situation. Just be careful, okay? Of course. You too. He says as he turns and walks into this room.
Vega will just... Hold on, sorry, I'm writing that down. Okay. Um, Vega just. Who was that?
That is Xeon. I needed some help a while back, and specifically when it came to deviants, he has been doing research into figuring out ways to not only help, but maybe free deviants.
Like, free, what do you mean?
Well, most deviants are trapped, forever imprisoned in the hells. It's a punishment, and most of them don't truly deserve that. Or at least, I don't think it would be right if you had gotten locked down there.
Do
Or
most
anyone.
deviants do most deviants go to the hells?
Yes. 92% of deviants do.
I just woke up. It was like I fell asleep and I and then I was awake at the bottom of that lake. It took me a while to even realize that I died. All I know is that I remember everything now. Things that I didn't even remember before I died.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Better alive than dead, I guess.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
One moment. I'm setting up my... So, I'm going to create a new tab. Or actually, first let me... fuck, I've already moved on. Basically, that big machine that was down in the corner, you
Mm-hmm.
both step onto it, and you feel yourselves get warped back through the dimension to the plane of existence.
But
As you all arrive at the outskirts of, if you go to your maps
Mhm.
and you click on the first map,
Mhm.
you see Pyra. It says ruins of Pyra, but Pyra. That is where you are currently at.
Okay.
And sorry, I trod this wrong. This.
Mm. Okay.
What?
Oh no, I found it. I was looking at the wrong map. I was looking at the one above it.
outskirts of the city. As you can see, a bustling market is set up outside of the city with people everywhere. For now, I'm going to just have your dot be the both of you.
Okay.
And I'm going to just draw roads for now. Just assume everything that's not a road is buildings.
Okay, cool. This looks like a tree.
Sort of meant to look like that.
Yeah, that's my observation.
So out of here is just a bunch of like tent-like markets set up outside. As
Okay.
you all are immediately hit with the sounds of people beckoning you over and calling you over and wanting you to come to them.
Vega will just look at Lorian.
You see Lorian slips her hood on and just proceeds to walk through the crowd.
Vega will follow.
All right.
I'm assuming there's some kind of hood in the outfit that she was
Yeah.
given. Yeah. She'll put that on, she'll follow.
As you all begin walking, the heat of this place is like instantly beginning to affect you. It is unlike
Oof.
anything you've ever felt before.
I've been on fire.
It is almost hotter than that.
Okay. Vega just kind of rubs at the burn scars on her arm.
You can see the sun itself is shining ever so bright as it's directly in the sky. And in the distance, you can see light is reflecting off of something in the distance out into the city.
She'll like point at it. What's that?
I've only been here once, a very long time ago. That is a refractory crystal. It harnesses the power of the sun and gives light to the people.
Seems like the people have a lot of light.
Well, this is the city of the sun.
Makes sense.
As at any point, if you want to look around, let me know. I'm just going to continue yapping. You all make your way to the
Vega
gates.
following Lorian.
Okay. At the gate, you can see these two massive, ancient, kind of hieroglyphic covered statues set on either side, resembling one with a shubis mask over their face and one with a large bird head. These are Ushapti.
Does that mean anything to Vega?
Depends. Do you, out out of character know what a new Shopti is and the meanings behind them?
Not particularly, no.
Okay, I can.
She has expertise in history, though.
Okay. I'll give you the exact historical definition instead of just mine.
Okay. I've studied Egyptian art and stuff, but my memory is bad.
So they are figurines, that means answers, placed in tombs to act as a eternal servant of the dead.
Huh.
They are afterlife workers, and a lot of people consider them as like guardians and servants to like pharaohs and stuff.
Speaking of, Vega will look around specifically for any spirits milling about.
There are spirits everywhere.
More than usual?
Yes.
Kind of a... Whoa. There's...
You see, they are almost swirling around these large Ushakti figurines.
Can she kind of get a vibe of whether they feel trapped, or if they just feel like they're doing this of their own free will?
Yeah, roll for it.
Okay. Was that insight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My insight is +9, I believe. So that would be a natural 20.
It's more of like they were once lost and now they feel found.
Yeah, Vega will, like, Lorian will kind of see Vega, like, put her hand not to the statues, but like hovering around them.
Mhm.
And her eyes will kind of glow a little bit. And she'll just put her hand down.
What is your passive per
23.
Okay.
Lorian's is 24.
You something about these statues is sticking out to you.
Should it? Okay, she's gonna scrutinize them a little bit. Is it like a history thing or like a
It's
something?
a history.
Okay. Should I roll history?
Or it's either history or insight / investigation. It could be either any of those. You choose.
Okay, my history is better. Uh, 24.
You notice, from what you've known about Ushakti, is these would have not been built at the exact same time. And so, like, one represents a different individual based off of time and place. But these two look exactly the same under the mask.
So the statues were built at different times, but they look the same?
Yes.
So the figure they represent.
Yes.
Okay. Vega will kind of look over to Lorian and kind of like briefly explain what she's looking at.
That's odd.
Are there any differences in the ages of the spirits?
Oh, yes. Like a couple thousand. Looks like
From one statue to another?
completely different time periods, yeah.
Do they look like they could be communicated with?
Yep.
Or are they like sentient? She's talking
You
to
can
air,
attempt.
right now. But just kind of, excuse me?
Roll a charisma check for me.
Charisma's a +5, so 16. No, 17, sorry.
Alright, are you doing left or right?
Um, which one's the newest?
Right one.
She'll go
But
to the right.
newest is a strong word.
Okay, yeah. Like, most recent.
Yeah.
Compared to, yeah.
You see 3 spirits kind of fly down to you and begin swirling around you. And Lorian would see the sand around you starting to spin. What is it you seek? What is it you seek? What is it you seek?
Answers?
Answers of what? Answers of what? Answers of what?
I want to know about you.
Of us. What is there to tell?
Who you were, who you served, who you serve now.
We serve the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh who long died.
Seems like thousands of years apart, that person is the same.
Lies, lies, lies.
Then what's the truth?
The Pharaoh lives on by generation.
So the Pharaoh doesn't die.
The Pharaoh's child becomes king. Then the child after that, and the child after that. Forever and always.
Is it like reincarnation?
Blood of the blood. The Pharaoh lives.
Okay. Thank you. You will be remembered.
Float back off towards the thing.
Okay. Vega will turn back to Lorian. Sorry, just curious.
No worries. She turns and heads back in.
She'll follow.
Okay. So, I'm going to put several dots on the map that represent more of these Ushabti.
So when you say the face under them looks the same, do you mean the exact same?
Yes.
Okay. And does that face of the statue represent the pharaoh?
Yes.
And is that the same with all of them?
Do you stop anywhere along this path or no? And then I can answer that question.
Yeah, she'll briefly stop and look.
Alright. Yes.
Okay. The spirits say the pharaoh lives on through its blood.
You can see the closer you get to the city, it looks like the closer, like the closer to
Younger?
current day and time you get.
Yeah. Uh, she'll stop one more time at like one of the youngest.
So one of these four.
Yeah.
You can see these four are situated just outside of the main pyramid itself. You can see there is a huge gathering of people starting to gather outside of the pyramid.
She'll kind of lean into Lorian, just, what's this gathering about?
I have no clue.
She'll, are there spirits around these statues?
Yes.
She'll just kind of, excuse me?
Charisma saving. Or charisma check.
Okay. That one.
Um, they ignore you.
Worth a shot, I suppose. Guess we'll have to find out ourselves.
You can see scattered throughout the area looks to be the guard of the city, and they are all wearing like head to toe golden armor that is in the shape of the different masks on the statues.
Is there like a
And
particular order to them?
no. But you can see that their armor does have trimmings of obsidian through it. And small opal crystals scattered across it.
She's gonna look to Lorian again. So, is this Gatep guy the pharaoh?
She nods.
Do you have any idea how we're gonna talk to him? Or
I have an idea. And that's when the kind of crowd begins to pick up and grow louder as Lorian continues to walk towards where the crowd is.
this idea dangerous?
It could be.
I'll
But
follow your lead.
she nods.
What was she gonna say?
But we're gonna hope everything's goes according to plan.
When do they ever?
She kind of laughs a little bit. One moment. I'm looking for a song. Do, 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 do. you see the crowd begins cheering and applause begins to come out. And you see on a kind of lifted little platform area, there is several groups of what look to be sick individuals. As these large golden gates of the pyramid slowly opens and a figure slowly steps out and starts walking towards this platform down these large steps. As I'm gonna see if
Are there not any healers in this town?
I'm unaware. Like I said, I've only been here once. And it was a long time ago. You see the figure takes his sweet time walking. Sweet time, aka I'm looking for his picture. He's walking.
He's like, they'll get to these sick people eventually.
And he's walking.
I gotta aura farm first.
And he's walking.
He's
Jesus,
walking.
where is his picture? Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go.
He's covered by the crowd, and the crowd parts to reveal.
To reveal this person.
Oh yeah, you've shown him before. He looks, rather confident.
And you see he looks exactly like the figure underneath the Ushapti.
Okay, Vega's assuming reincarnation of some sort.
My heavenly disciples, the time has come. A new sun has awakened this day, and new choices have been made.
I don't think suns can wake up. Or just
Please, speak your names. You hear the first sick person, a young kid, looks to be in their teens, who looks to have some sort of scarlet fever, speaks up saying, Avery. You see the next a female person beside them, an elderly woman, speaks up saying, Sharon. Then the next one, a man who looks to have necrosis creeping across his body, says, Thompson. My children, it pains me to see those who suffer so much. Let it be known, your choice here today will be honored each and every day going forward.
Vega's immediately like, sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. This is a sacrifice.
Your spirits will endure within the lands from here and beyond.
Vega's just tugging on the... Is he gonna kill them?
As you see, he slowly kind of begins moving his hands around, as you can feel the wind slowly picking up, as you see sand in all directions begin spinning and and spiraling into the air. As you see, as far as your eye can see, beyond this wall, beyond the desert itself, tidal waves of sand being pulled into the air and spinning around and around and around. As everything begins to cloud up in the sky, leaving a singular beam of light from the sun directly hitting the top of the pyramid. Rejoice and let your pain, your suffering, at last come to pass. As he claps his hands together, and you see the crystal on top of the pyramid three spikes appear as direct beams of light shoot down at each of their spots where they're setting, instantly vaporizing them.
Do their spirits appear?
They do.
Vega tracks them with her eyes.
As you see two of them fade into the ether, and the one that is left you see looking directly at the pharaoh as he slowly kind of moves the sand and guides it softly to one of the statues.
Vega just under her breath to like Lorian, just two of them didn't make it. They just disappeared.
Maybe they were taken by the gods.
Maybe. She just sends up a small prayer for all of them.
You see he continues spinning his hands around as the sand slowly falls back down to the ground. Today, we honor those who we lost along the way. As you see, he spins and points at the nearest statue here, the one that the spirit flew through. And you see three ruins appear in, like, on its body that are names in an ancient language.
It's what language?
I doubt you'd know it, but it is
Probably not.
celestial.
I might. Hold on. I do.
It
Asmar.
is Thomas or Thompson. It's the three names that were stated.
Oh. Vega's just kind of like under her breath muttering, just their names are inscribed, but they didn't go to the statue. What is?
Tonight, we honor those we lost. And you see everyone slowly clap as you see, with a wave of his hand, a bunch of sand kind of rises from the ground and moves off of these carts covered in food as the guard begin to hand food out to everybody. The pharaoh continues to just kind of like glance around and look as you see Lorian begins to move.
Vega will follow.
Okay.
Does the spirit that's moved to the statue look content? Or
Yes.
like weird? Okay.
Very content.
Vega's just kind of following it with her eyes as she moves. She's not really sure how to feel about all of this, but she's also not gonna cause a scene.
You see that Lorian's just walking straight up towards him.
Yeah. Okay. because Lorian, what exactly is your plan here?
Katep. You see he instantly
Vega's standing awkwardly behind her.
I have come to inquire you for some questioning. You see immediately guards are at their attention and begin surrounding you all.
That's your plan.
I have someone that would like to speak with you. Allow me to introduce Vega Voltari.
Vega just like tenses under everybody's gaze. It's like, hi.
You see he raises a hand and all the guards kind of like stop their stance.
The silver runes in her eyes are still kind of glowing as she's taking in all these spirits.
You see his eyes look exactly the same way.
Like with the runes or like glowing?
Both.
Yeah, Vega's never met anyone like that before. Just kind of looking at him curiously.
He'd kind of tilt his head curiously towards you.
Hi. I'm Vega Voltari. It's nice to meet you.
They may come in. The name is Katep. It's lovely to finally meet you. As he turns, you see he just kind of takes a step as he melts in the sand.
Hey, so the last person that did that in front of Vic didn't go very well.
You
Okay,
see
that's
some
fine.
guards kind of encircle you all and lead you all inside. And that, I believe, is a good point to maybe stop. How long have we been live? 2 hours.
Like 2 hours?
It depends. We could go longer if you want.
I don't care. I'm down.
Let me send a quick message to someone.
Yeah, someone. My doggy.
Alright, we'll keep going. So, now I got to save this one.
It's like, oh, I have to do more now.
No. I'm excited for the next bit.
Oh, yay!
So as you all head inside, you can see you're taken through lots of different pathways and passages, heading higher and higher up into the pyramid. As you arrive basically at the pinnacle of it. There's no other room above you all. As you enter into this massive room, there are 4 pillars within this room. And and at the very tip top above you all, you can see the lower half of that massive crystal.
Okay.
You can see there is a massive kind of workbench here that has several monitors on it. All with these like guards working on the area. At the very end, you see a large kind of lifted up area with a domed throne on it. Behind it is a massive stained glass iris window that kind of looks out upon the city.
So, the letter from Elizabeth
Mm-hmm.
that had Get-Up in it, what did it say?
Technically, earlier I said you just kind of skimmed through it and saw the name only.
But she also remembers everything she's ever seen.
Exactly. So that's where we're gonna have to roll a history check.
Okay. That would be a 22.
You would know it said something along the lines of for the sake of both of our houses, we cannot let the secret get out.
Okay. She's kind of just milling back over that letter in her head as they're walking. It's like her storage capacity is like getting like pushed, and so she's like, ow. Every time she thinks back, she's like, ow, ow. Like everything's blurry, but she has to actively zoom in, and she can clear it up if that makes sense.
Sorry, ADHD is going crazy right now.
You're good. You gotta get them all.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I understand.
So you're led into this massive throne room, and you can see Kateb kind of just slumped back on his throne, as he is like picking at these little grapes and eating of them.
It kind of leans to Lori and just, what do we do now?
Kateb, it's been a while. Lorian Stemp. By fuck, it has. Last time we spoke, you told me that I should go and kick some rocks. You know, regarding the whole situation. Yeah, you know, I've done some thinking about that, and maybe I shouldn't have said that. But, like I said, I have someone here that would like to speak with you. Vega Voltari. Yes, I heard you downstairs. Now, move, go, get out of here. She turns around and looks at you and kind of rolls her eyes but gestures a little bit for you to step forward. Do you step forward?
Yeah. Just looks at Lauren. Just, you're leaving?
I'll stay right here.
As she's walking up, she'll kind of glance around. Are there spirits walking these halls?
No.
Interesting. She'll kind of take note
Well,
of that.
roll perception check.
Okay. That is a 24.
All of the guards themselves, they are tomb guards. Like guardians. Meaning they are
So,
Shakti.
Okay.
So they aren't undead. They're constructs
Okay.
with spirits possessing them.
Yeah, Vega just kind of rakes her eyes across all of the guards. And then she'll look up.
Now you are an interesting one.
I believe I should be saying that to you.
You're the one that's part of the family, but not part of the family by blood, right?
Something like that, yes.
Oh, Elizabeth told me so much about you. Before her... Well...
So you knew her.
Oh, me and Lizzie? Of course we did. He kind of steps down. How much did you know her?
Well, she was my mom, but I watched her die when I was 10. So I guess as much as a 10-year-old knows.
You know, when I first met her, she was part of this little adventuring group. Her and another one. Aspen, yes.
Aspen?
When they came here, along with a couple others, no names that really don't matter.
Everyone matters.
True.
If not remembered in history, they're forgotten.
In time.
Dead.
Precisely. I knew I liked you.
Lauren's starting to, not Lauren, Vega's starting to calm down a little bit now that history is being mentioned. It's her special interest.
Now, one thing about history is that when a person comes along willing to change it, wanting to change it, do you? Or do you stick to your script, as all things determined, as fate says?
It depends on what that change would affect. fate is how it is for a reason, yes, but none of us can truly understand why it is the way it is. But you live for thousands of years, am I wrong?
Ah, so you've caught on to that. Clever little shifter, aren't you?
Every child is just another you.
Not exactly. As you see, his shape changes. You see, I have this special gift, just like many of us do. The ability to change simple parts of ourselves just to blend in. I can be this me, or I can be this me. All that matters.
Changeling.
Yes. But the big important thing about history, the thing that combines all of us together, makes us all the same, is what?
Death?
Exactly. For all of us, except me. You see, I have lived for millennia.
But once the world ends, everyone around you is dead. You no longer exist in anyone's thoughts or memories. Is that not death?
Therefore, I cannot continue the life I lived. So when the new generations came and the new generations went, so too did the pharaoh that existed before. A new face needed to be had, new changes made, but the bloodline had to continue. So I gave the people what they needed.
A story.
New story. Correct. For example, there is an old tale I once knew. Have you ever heard of the ship of Theseus?
Have I?
Roll for it.
History, that would be a 22.
Very vaguely. You would think it's like a child story.
It's, a children's story, I think.
Not wrong, but not right either. You see, in ages past, a long, long, long time ago, this rift by the gods pulled from the sky a vessel that landed just outside of this very city. A ship.
Vega flashes back to the rift in the sky.
Okay. A ship made of wood and planks as any have been made before. And over time, that ship began to age and rot and mold and crumble apart. But I, for one, believe history should be kept, acknowledged. So what is to come when that ship is no longer here? Is it to just be forgotten? Or
No.
do you rebuild, repurpose that wood, the ideal of it, into new? Take that mold, take that rot, and rebuild it as something new, a new ship. And some might question, is that ship still the ship of Theseus? Is the rot that was once there, is that the true ship of Theseus? Or is the ship never existed at all? That is my question. That is my belief. If I am to just exist in one moment in time and then move on, was the pharaoh, was the bloodline ever really a pharaoh to begin with?
I think if you argue that the rock was not a part of the ship anymore, then you have to question what it is now, what it always has been.
Unless that rot is truly the true ship of Theseus. Because what is it that binds us all?
Death.
That rot represents death.
You can't forget about it.
Exactly.
Part that replaces the ship will eventually face the same fate. If you keep putting it off, it's just going to lead to the same thing in the end.
All roads lead to one place.
And if that rot was never the ship, then nothing is the ship.
I see why she chose you. You're just like her.
Who are you talking about?
Your mother. Well, adopted.
She found me. I wouldn't call that a choice.
Fate put you in her path. She could have left you. She didn't. She chose to love you. She chose to care for you. She chose you because no one else did. She loved you. That was her choice.
We have the same eyes.
We do.
Do you see them too?
Of course I do. I have since the beginning of my time. Well, even before that.
No one else in my family could, to my knowledge.
It's a sad end to what could be a good means. No one ever truly knows what it is to feel, to see life after death. It's a slow process, one you must take one step at a time. Fortunately for I thrive in that process. For After all, I am that which is.
You're both the ship and the rod.
Precisely. The name is Chironis, Sin of Sloth, Pharaoh of Pyra. It is lovely to finally meet you. Vega of Altari, Princess of the Voltari Kingdom.
You as well.
But
Chironis.
I cannot forget. Sorry, did I say Chironis?
Yes, you did.
Sorry, I meant Katab.
I was like, sure, I guess.
No,
I was going with it.
No.
I was like,
That was misspoke on me. That was misspoke on me.
Okay.
It was Katap. Katap.
Oh my god.
No, that was
Okay.
truly a misspell spoke on me.
Okay.
This isn't me trying to pull something and be like, oh no.
No.
No, truly, it is Katap.
Well, if she was being tricked into saying his name, she would have just done it, so.
Yeah.
But anyway. As well.
So, before I lose track of what I was saying, the ship, right? He kind of walks over. What is a pharaoh if offered a life besides that which he is?
He's a pharaoh until he takes that offer. And he was still a pharaoh up until the point that he did.
And would it be right of the pharaoh to hold back one who has so many hopes and dreams over something as small, as simple, and as limited as love?
Love is the driver of a great many things.
When I met your mother, he kind of like gestures for you to follow him.
Alright, she'll follow.
I was a lot younger than I am now. My life and death cycle is interesting. As I say I live. But death to me is a blink of an eye. I'm here one moment and then I start again. It's like a loop. The same process every lifetime. When I met your mother, my loop had just begun. She was kind. Her and Espen and the others remained here for some time. Even helped me with situations I had going on within the kingdom. But their time came where Espen and the others had made the decision they needed to leave. And your mother had asked me to go with.
Was there a reason?
Yes. He kind of steps further ahead of you. You see, in the time while she was here, me and your mother had became friends. It was scary. I had never had a friend before. Afraid of attachments, of things that would bind you to the time and to this moment. And it scared me. But I put my fear aside to be with my friend.
Who are we if not the people who know us?
Exactly. Your mother and I began to grow closer. And when the day came that she was leaving, she had asked me to go with. Not out of kindness, but that of attachment. That of love. I remember that night. A decision having to be made. A feeling I had never felt before. For I felt the same way. I loved her truly. And she loved me.
Yeah. But you didn't go with her.
I had responsibility to protect and guide the spirits, to be the sin that I am, to guide deviants. I could not forestall my responsibilities for such a fickle thing as love. But I loved her so much.
She was an easy person to love.
And so, after I told her my answer, she asked of one favor from me. And So I obliged. We both made sure we knew what it was to feel loved. And she left. That was the last time I saw her.
Is this guy a cat boy?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, alright. Vega's. Yeah, Vega's. Yeah, yeah, she's putting a few things together. You're.
And then I got the letter. I knew what I did was wrong. I knew I could never be able to live a life with those that I love. Because in the end, all things die. So I chose to distance myself from her entirely. We both thought it best for not just each other, but for our child.
He's still alive. I've been trying to make sure of that.
He is not just a pure-blooded royal Voltari. He is also that of pure-blooded sin and pure-blooded royalty within the deviants themselves. This
So what does that
moment,
matter?
this fate was always predestined. And I was the fool who set it on its path.
What fate? What's gonna happen now?
You see Lorian steps up, pulling out her notebook. We need to know. Katep. What does all of this mean? Fate foretells of the curse of the Voltari, those of the wish makers. A time will come, far and few, where the sins of our past will sprout anew. The Volturi lineage will come of age and will meet his fate upon his 18th birthday. If no cure is found, it can only worsen. For every wish that is made strikes a leger from the notage.
The people are making wishes through him.
And every wish takes time from him. It drains him of his life. He was only going to live till his 18th. Now, I don't know.
Have there been more wishes than there were supposed to be? But if you know so much about fate, then
Fate isn't my department. That would be Chironis' department, but if I get him involved, he'll know everything.
did Ivor mention the name Chironis? I don't remember. I think he did when he was talking about the deviants.
Yes. Not a lot about him, just that.
Just that he was leading a deviant army.
Yeah.
That's the one that Ivor mentioned. Leading an army of deviants into the material plane?
He is the greatest of us all. Our leader, our master. We follow his rule. But he is gone crazy. He is wanting to bring forth an army unlike anything anyone has ever seen. Strike back against the world who punished him. But all that will bring is chaos and death. But I must listen. I must serve my master.
Do all deviants have to listen to him?
It is almost in our blood to. He sits upon a throne made of death. The only way
Vega.
to free that throne is to kill him. But no one is strong enough for that. And all the other sins agree with him.
You know a lot about deviants, right?
Of course, I am one of the sins after all.
Right, deviants, typically when they die, they go somewhere. The hells.
Yes.
What if they did? What if they just fell asleep and woke up?
That means a god was with you. A god protected you or kept you here to use you.
When you say deviants have to listen to... Does that include... Does that include Dorian?
best thing we can do is not find out.
Right. Cure for this curse. And nothing has been able to break it?
You see he waves his hand as the crystal above you opens and a book flies down to his hand. In all my years, all my studies, there has only ever been once where I have looked for something so hard. I've spent the last 15 years studying the ancient texts as he flips through all the pages, ending on one.
Is it in a language that I can read?
It is in ancient celestial. You could decipher parts of it, not all of it.
Okay.
You see the page it ends on, you can see there is a carving of a comet flying through the sky.
What's that?
That is where the cure is.
In a comet?
A comet that flies by once every 100 years. Lucky for you. As he turns around, you see he waves his hands as sand begins to swirl around. And one moment while I pull up and get to the right spot in my notes.
It's the cure for the Voltairy curse, the thing that is killing Dorian.
The Comet of Ouroboros. It is destined to fly by this planet close enough that one could reach it with enough power and technology for at least 24 hours. Judging by my time, you see he waves the dust as it kind of starts swirling around and it starts forming into stars and constellations. And then you can see the comet itself flying through this space. And then he starts judging the distance with the sand. It will be here by the beginning of the next year.
Who else knows about this?
You're not the first people to ask me of this. Before I met you, your mother, a figure came to me.
Vega has a feeling she knows what I look like.
A man he had asked me of the comet. When I asked him why, he said it was for a project he was working on.
Vega looks at Lorian. Starfall.
Calling it Project Ouroboros. In my tongue, it means Project Star.
Thanks. Okay.
He asked of it, and I told him what I've told you. Did he have a name? Yes. His name was Carlos Shades.
Vega's looking at Lorian with just the face of like, holy fuck, holy shit.
You see Lorian is like stunned to speak.
That's what the project is. They've been looking for Dorian.
Wait, because we don't know why this would be the project. We don't know what this has to do with everything. We just know now that this is involved with the project. Carlos, he's supposed to be dead.
Oh.
At least that's what the others told me. No.
You mean that kid? You
Yeah.
barely even mentioned him.
He died before I even met him.
Yet he's...
Something else you should know about him. He himself was not here recently, but he did send someone here.
How recently?
Maybe a day.
A day ago?
They were asking about... Well... You... He points at Lorian. I didn't know anything about you, or even this visit until today, so I sent them on their way, but they could still be in the city.
What was their name? What did they look like? What... Give as much information as you can, please.
Her name was Ravana. She said she needed to find you. She said she needed your help.
Is that a name you recognize?
Lorian shakes her head no. But the
I
cure...
don't trust anyone.
Sorry, my brain is... The cure is a specific material on the comet. It can only be found on the comet itself. It is known as star metal. You can condense it down and feed it to Dorian. It will not cure him, but it will prolong his life. He will need enough to survive.
So there's no true cure.
No. Not one I am aware of, no.
This star metal, if it's not condensed down, what else can it do?
I know. The last time the comet came by, a very long time ago, some archer condensed it down into an arrow. I believe they made many of them.
Can kill anything. It's the arrow you used on Ivor.
Maybe. We don't know for sure.
Haven't heard tell of any other arrows? If that is...
You see the door opens and a guard comes walking in. As he walks up to Katep and whispers something to him. The two of you should be leaving soon. I have just gotten word. A Five Rings vessel is slowly approaching the city.
I'm sorry. Thank you for everything.
Thank you. And Vega,
Yes.
do me a favor. Don't tell Dorian. I'm afraid it would only hurt him more.
Thank you for everything.
And he turns and walks back to the throne. And Lorian will have not noted everything down and begin to like kind of turn you and pull you with her.
Yeah, Vega's gonna follow. I think so. Should probably cloak us in invisibility. Good idea.
Do you attempt to cast magic?
I'll wait until I see a 5-ring ship.
Okay. So, as we're walking through here, you will make it to about here. As we're going to zoom out from this situation. As standing on a nearby roof, we see two individuals.
Oh, yay!
And behind them, several other Five Rings assassins.
Oh, yay!
As looking down at Vega and Lorian is Cinny. That's where we're going to
Yay!
end this session.
Okay.
Um, if you'll give me just
Sunny is in
one.
fact not.
What is it?
Sunny is in fact not looking.
Cinny is in fact not looking.
He's looking away. The Five Rings members are looking down at these two, and Sunny's like looking off to the side, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
As I'm going to be right back.
Okay.
All right, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed this session. Oh my god, I love this session. It was so good. I have. There's so much more coming. Tomorrow, there might be a special Minecraft lore stream for anyone interested. Hope you are there. Until then, bye. One second. Let me search up a shorter version of this song. All right, bye.
All the pretty girls in the foreground of my mind. I thought I'd done enough, but they keep moving the line. I thought I found the antidote this time. I thought I found the antidote this time. All the nights I spent fighting bad thoughts in my room. Feeling so alone, might as well be on the moon. I thought I found the